Buenos dias, Gunners Collective TV. Back at it, you already know. Like a torta with some bad habits. Bye up, bye up. Let's get to the intro. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content that the gun stays kicking. And I appreciate the support, man. I'm very humbled by it. So let's get straight down to business. Let's make sure this mic is set up and let's get down, right? All this prison genre bullshit is drama. Straight up drama. Bunch of hating ass individuals with nothing better to do than to try to judge the next man or hate on the next man. And I get it. I know what you're going to say. Gun, you're a hypocrite. You talk about other people as well. I have in the past. Absolutely. Right? We all love drama, right? But when someone passes away that you know, that you talk to at least weekly, right? It's going to blow your mind. It's going to put you in a place, and everyone's different. Everyone moves different, right? But me, myself, I can speak for myself. This passing of Josh, man, has affected me where I'm trying to watch what I say and bite my tongue, okay? Usually I'm very outspoken. I just speak my mind, all facts. It's whatever, right? People know how I get down. But my focus more is on his family right now, his children, and what we can do to help. So me and Dubs have been pretty much, man, pushing his GoFundMe, his Cash App, his friend's Cash App, things of that nature, man, to try to, help in any way we can. But there's a lot of videos, a lot of drama going around about how we're hurting more than we're helping, how we're selfish and we're all about ourselves. That could be furthest from the truth. Truth, that's a word right there. That's a word I've been dwelling on for these last 2 days. Truth. Because the truth is, when I was given that phone call about Josh's passing, I didn't believe in truth at that point. I didn't want it to be true. I texted that man over 50 times, hoping that he would answer that text. I called that man 20 times, hoping that he would answer that call, and it wasn't to be, right? So I'm still shocked. But the truth is, man, there was several content creators that probably heard the news around the same time in different variations of the story, right? And myself and Dubs, and these are facts, sat back. We recorded our videos and sat back for a while. We wanted to vet what information we had. And other content creators put theirs out. Let's be real. People like Jay Hands, other individuals, right? And if you notice, everybody took their videos down in the beginning. Now there's several videos being made. You even have guys photoshopping themselves in with Rascal like they knew him like that, right? You got everyone has, everyone has the right to, especially those that had an interaction with Rascal, people that had phone conversations with him or knew of him or watched his channel. Everyone has the right to express their condolences to the family and to tell you a story and to tell you how they feel. That's a fact, man. You can't take that from anyone. You got that coming. But to sit there and in the same breath, talk about what you guys discussed and everything, and then slander myself or Dubs or other people and be like, you guys didn't know him like that. He didn't even like you, this, and that. First of all, man, if he wanted to say that, he could have told me that. Because the fact is, man, he called me religiously once or twice a week, and we chopped it up the day before he passed. And that's fucking the truth, right? And so for you to sit there and make these videos and utilize my face in a time like this, you're a piece of shit. Straight up. That's just, there ain't no other ways around it. You can feel how the fuck you feel. What you gonna do, scare me on the internet? Ain't none of you motherfuckers pulling up to nowhere. You got too much tension right there in your own backyard you don't deal with. My thing is this. I understand about perception and how people may perceive things, but I will say this without saying too much. Later on, when the shit hits the fan and people find out whatever they find out, don't come back to my channel saying, damn, Gun. None of that. I don't need none of that, right? You can talk all the shit you want about me now. Well, this is one of those smile now, cry later moments. Because later you're going to have huevo all over your face. Straight egg, homie. Or huevos, whatever you prefer. Because I'm telling you guys right now, the video that I did and I took down was out of respect for what his family wants put out there. Okay, the focus they want is on Josh's memory of life and his children. And I get it and I understand it and I respect it no matter what. If I was in it for the views, like these guys say, oh, you'll do anything for the views, then I'd have left my fucking video up when his family asked me to take it down. Okay? So you got to get your motherfucking shit straight. Dot your I's, cross your T's, and understand how my get down is. A lot of people judge me and they think they know me. Oh, you're a sneaky motherfucker. I ain't sneaky. I'll do it right in front of you. Okay, that's the attitude I have. That's the type of person I am. I don't need sneaky, conniving ways to do what I do. I will do it in fucking front of you, or I just won't. I'm not the hardest or baddest motherfucker, but a lot of these guys you think are the hardest and baddest motherfucker are blowing your mind because lately they've been talking about the same shit I've been talking about for years. Now they're just coming out saying it, and guess what? They're falling off left and right. Oh, he's a piece of shit now. Oh, he was the homie yesterday. He was the best rapper yesterday. He's a piece of shit today. Oh, look, man, they're dropping like flies. I told you. That's how it goes. People are starting to realize, excuse my nappy ass beard, man. Excuse my nappy ass beard. I straightened it and it's all fucked up. But people are making decisions now based upon what's going on in this world, and they're doing their thing. Now, let's get back to all the drama in the prison genre. You would think when we lose someone in this community that everyone would rally and put differences to the side and rally behind that person's passing and his family and try to do anything they can to help the situation. It's hard to do so in death, right? But to help. But instead, people are more focused on going in on myself and Dubs and other people, man, rather than looking at what's really going on. Do you honestly believe, we put up the GoFundMe yesterday, do you honestly believe that if the family who had seen our videos felt some type of way about us, that we would be the last ones getting the GoFundMe to push out there to everyone? We would be the last ones in communication with anybody in the family or friends. Do you understand that Nate Dogg 916, he came on the channel after seeing our videos, knowing what time it is? Do you think at any point in time, right? He was, if you guys know Nate Dogg 916, we hadn't talked for years or ever talked, right? That conversation was never to be had it was never going to be had. There was no reason for it. How he felt by based upon what he'd seen or what he thought he'd seen or what people were saying. I didn't care one way or the other because you know what? Hey, shout out and respects to him, and I seen what he was doing, but there was never an instance where he disrespected me or I disrespected him, so it just was what it was. But I did talk to him. We did talk about Josh. He did come on the channel and letting you guys know what time it is. He's as closest as to a brother that you can get. And he knows what time it is. So you have to think and read between the lines before you make an assumption or you think everything you hear is truth. Okay? We'll leave it like that. The focus shouldn't be on disproving or proving who said what's real, what's not. You know, hey, do you believe what you want to believe? I just know this. Okay? It should all be about what his family wants at this point in time. It should all be about what his children need at this point in time. This was a good man. Okay? And people are utilizing his name and his death right now to throw shots at myself and Dubs and other people. I don't get it, man. If you don't like what was said, if you don't believe what was said, or you don't like how you're feeling, motherfucker, that's on you. The truth is, man, you know, I ain't never told no lies. That's the truth. However you feel, you feel. I respect the family. I respect Josh, man, but I'm going to keep doing what I do. And that's just a fact, right? Now, let's get another thing straight. Every time something happens in this genre, you fucking haters look for any type of reason to make it about me and Dubs. If you guys recall, do you remember what happened with Marvelous a while back? He got caught up in his own situation, had zero to do with me, zero to do with Dubs. Okay, zero. And people were going in on him, Blue Devil and American Cholo and all these guys that didn't like him anyways. They took this as an opportunity to bash him and go in on him and whatever, whether it was warranted and that's how they feel. That's how they feel, right? But myself, I took a look at the situation. I knew it was content out there. If I'm so greedy, if I'm so in it for the views, right? I knew there was content out there, but I like to piss on a fire, not throw more gas on it. And I said, wow, let me analyze the situation. This is real life. When you have these type of accusations, it's very real life. And you got a lot of people are from Southern California. Remember, there's dudes that always say, Gunner, stay out of Southern California business. I'm from the California Republic, but they say stay out of Southern California business unless it's something good. If it's a good video, then do that, right? So this time I chose to stay away from it. Why? Not because we were friends or because we were amigos or because we were homies or because I knew that something bad could happen to that man behind them accusations, and I didn't want to be a part of that investigation, and I just didn't want to fuel the fire. I didn't want to be a part of that drama. I didn't want to have anything to do with what was being put out there concerning Marvelous at that point in time. And oh, wow, it went from shifting about him to becoming about me and Dubs because we were both of like-mindedness. Let's not talk about that shit, bro. That shit, something bad could happen to him and we could be to blame. Because if you think the cops are not going to look at everybody that was saying, hey, go get him, go hurt him, go do this, go do that, they definitely would. And just, I got a family to worry about, man. Hey, if what a man does in his private life and if it's weird shit or considered weird shit, that ain't got shit to do with me, right? I'll tell you right now, I'm not out there kicking it with them. I'll never be around him like that. He'll never be around me like that. So it's good, right? Whatever. It became about me and Dubs. All of a sudden, the focus shifted. They weren't even talking about him no more. Just, oh, you guys are not going in on him. How dare you? You guys are content creators. You should do this, man. I remember American Cholo even sent me $50 super chat. Hey, oh, this is content. Why aren't you doing it? Because I don't want to, bro. Gracias for the feria, though. If you want it back, I'll shoot it, but I'll take it, right? I ain't going to let another man dictate my program. That's the reason why I'm in the position I'm in, because I don't let people do that. But even more so than that, man, sometimes all content is not good content, which leads me to this point right there. And the whole basis of that, man, not to bring up Marvelous is bullshit, right? But the whole basis of that is how people look for any reason to get at me and Dubs. Like, if you feel some type of way, Videos get made about me every day. You got a brother over there, Chill, man, respects the Chill, man. I don't dislike this guy no matter what he thinks. But he's making videos, and I know he's making videos to get that money. Get your money, bro. But every time you do a video, man, your last 20 videos, you ain't got to put mine or Dub's picture, man. You should be able to do that on your own now. You already got the boost. Homie, you should be able to make that money on your own. You don't need to utilize my pictures. I'm going to tell you right now, my picture ain't worth $1 million. Not even close. But whatever, man. I respect them. And everybody, all the shit talkers, man, you have my respect. I don't like you, but I respect you, man, because you have the right to do whatever you want and to assume or feel how you feel until the truth comes out. And then let's see where that energy takes you. But I'll say this, right? People that want to make it about me and Dubs and say, oh, you guys are hypocrites. You took a video down, but you shouldn't have said this in the first place. Do your homework. That's it. That's all I'll say about that, man. Right now, myself and Dubs put up the GoFundMe for Josh that was shot to us by the family. We didn't make it. They made it, made sure it got to us because we requested it, and also because we told the family that, hey, we're going to do what we can. And we've raised, or helped raise a lot already for Josh, and we're going to continue to do so. That's our way to give back to his children, to his family for their loss. Not because we feel some type of way. Not because we feel like, look, and people are like, Josh didn't even like you. You don't think he would have told me? He was a man. You can't sit there and say, oh, he was a man. He wanted to help people. He was good. And then sit there and say, oh, he was two-faced and he didn't really care about you or like you. I call bullshit because like I said, man, he didn't call you to ask him to get the NFL Network. He didn't call them to ask him to get the NFL Network. He didn't do none of that. He was like, hey, Gun, can you do me a favor? I can't even believe I'm asking you this. I got the fucking text messages right here, man. And he was, hey, man, I need some help, bro. You know, hey, I'm trying to go about getting this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it'll make my relationship better with my lady. We like the 49ers. We want to watch the games. They're blacked out over here where I'm at, bro. It'll really help me. And I said, Fire Stick thing, right? Put him up on game. He was like, oh, man, good looking out. Look, that's what friends do. They help each other out. It wasn't, there was guys that said, oh, we were real close. Well, he didn't call them and ask them for nothing. That dude knew he had my number, could have asked me for anything he needed. I'd have gave him whatever I had. That's a friend. You know, people are going to sit there and talk that shit, but I want to see your name. I want to see your name on his GoFundMe. Oh, no, don't bitch up now. You're making money off his name, man. You know, off all these videos you're making, utilizing his name to slander me and Dubs, instead of just saying, hey, man, Josh was a good dude. He kicked some real knowledge that you couldn't get in college, some real game. He helped me out. And this is how we're going to push, right? Put your hatred for two other men or whoever you hate to the side, man. But you can't do that. You got to, oh, man, the drama. It's always the drama because you want more views. Hey, you're talking about I want more views. If I wanted more views, I'd have left the fucking video up, bro. I didn't say no lie, but you guys want fucking views. So what are you saying? What are you saying? Oh, man, this fool Gunner and Dubs. How dare them? How dare them? Don't. How dare you? Because it always gets greater later, alligator. You'll see. Shout out to Josh in death and in life. That's what it should be about, man. That's what I want these videos to be about. Doing whatever we can do to help them. And I challenge all these guys that are making these videos. Shoot them. It doesn't matter. 5, 10, 20, whatever you could do. You know, let's see your name on that lista, man. Help this man out. I know this. When that dude Flacco got locked up, I put money on his books. And he was talking about and making rap songs about me. He didn't like me, this, and that. But still, the man I am, man, I said, man, I know about going through that hardship. It ain't much, but let me throw a little something on his books. You know, hey, get you a soap on a bar of soap, dirty ass, right? And with Josh, it's like, man, we became friends. No matter what you guys think. There's people, damn, Gun, didn't you clown him about this or that? Yeah, he talked a lot of shit about me in the past. I talked a lot of shit about him. But you know what? Two grown men do grown men things. And we sat down on that phone and we had a conversation and we left it like that. And then one conversation turned into another, until one day, bing, a light bulb went off. Hey, we're more than just a conversation. We're friends, right? Did we just become best friends? Yep. Right? Yeah, we became good friends. Where he knew, I told him, hey, if you need anything, bro. See, I got receipts because I got this phone, this little old Samsung 25 that I'm rocking, right? That got the thread for 3 years. Me and him been talking, you know, just talking, or a couple years or whatever, been just talking. So there's a lot of gold in here. There's a lot of gold in them there hills, right? But it's not for everybody else. It's for me. Believe what you want to believe. But understand this. You know, I had a dude just say, oh, you're a piece of shit. How dare you say this? You don't even know. How dare you say what you said to me? You'll see. Anyways, man, let's focus on this man's GoFundMe. How he passed, why he passed. That has nothing to do with the brother passed, man. Okay? People always focus on the whys, the hows. Did you notice anything? Did you know? I didn't notice nothing, man. I noticed that as soon as he passed, everyone started making videos talking shit about me and Dubs, right? Remember, I took my video down out of respect for the family, and that's the only reason. Same thing with Dubs, same thing with, I'm sure, J59, and I don't even like talking good about that fucking piece of shit, but I'll tell you guys right now, he took his down too. Why are me and Dubs the only ones getting hate? You didn't watch his video or what? You didn't realize what he said? A lot of people said a lot of things, man. I don't know. Is everybody wrong? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, and strive for what I truly believe in. That's the betterment of all people. It doesn't matter how Josh passed, unfortunately, man. What matters is that we can do what we can do for his family that's in need, man. And they're not asking people for the world. Very humble family. But we should want to give, man. We should want to move in excellence for the homeboy. And stop focusing on all this fucking prison and YouTube drama and hatred and everything. All you guys that are hating and doing all that, man, you look like idiots, bro. You can't sit there in one breath and say how much, half the guys that are sitting here and making videos, to be honest with you, Rascal never mentioned you. Didn't even know you. You might have had one phone conversation a long time ago because Rascal was fishing, right? But, bro, I'll tell you right now, he didn't hate anybody. But he didn't like everybody. That's all I got to say, man. If you want to keep hating, if you want to make a hatred video on this, make a hating video. Just keep that fucking same energy later on. Just keep that same energy.